Gonna jump that train like a hobo would. Gonna jump that train, I'll be gone for good. When I see that boxcar door, you know I want so much more. Gonna jump that train, gonna jump that train. I got my old suitcase and a deck of cards, secondhand clothes, and my old guitar. Yeah, the rails are headed west, California bound. I'm gonna be ready when the whistle sounds. Maybe find a little band that like what I do. Play a little Jimmy Rogers and Woody Guthrie too. Sing along with the rhythm of the rails and thank the good Lord too. Got everything to gain, nothing left to lose. Well, it's gonna be dark, it's gonna be cold. That old boxcar can make a young man old. This Great Depression, it won't get me down. I'm gonna hop on board and I'll be glory bound. Gonna leave this town, got the Fort Worth blues, say all my prayers, I'll send them all to you. I left a note on my pillow saying I'll write soon. Run as fast as I can through the light of the moon. I'm gonna jump that train like a hobo would. Gonna jump that train, I'll be gone for good. When I see that boxcar door, you know I want so much more. I'm gonna jump that train, gonna jump that train. Thank you, friends. Sorry. Thank you. It's always good when you do a new song and people actually clap. All right. How about Never Miss a Chance?
Good. Do that. There's one here called Never Miss a Chance. Spread a little love, a little light in the world.
Amen.
Tell your friends you love them. Don't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow may never come. I wrote this with Don Redmond.
Don Richmond?
Don Richmond, yeah. That was close, wasn't it? Don Richmond up in Colorado. He has a studio up there. He's produced our last 3 or 4 albums together. We've written songs together over the years. This started from an article that he had read in a paper about a gentleman who had lost his wife and become recluse, and nobody could get him to come out. You know, finally one day he came out for a walk through the neighborhood. He met this little girl that was selling lemonade from her front yard, and she gave him a free glass of lemonade, and it changed his whole life. A little act of kindness there. Just never know. That's why there's 2 of us.
That's what I thought. I knew that.
I knew you knew that. All right, never miss a chance. 1, 2. Some kids are living on the street with the old junk car. Commuting in the morning, they won't get far. You could have passed them by with your cables in the back. 5 minutes of your time, gonna get them back on track. Never miss a chance, shed a little light, give a little love, make a wrong a right, lend a helping hand anytime you can. Ask your love to dance, never miss a chance. Fill up the block, couldn't be much colder. The weight of the world in the slump of his shoulders. Underneath it all, he's a lonely old man, till a little girl gave him a glass from a lemonade stand. So never miss a chance, shed a little light, give a little love, make a wrong a right, lend a helping hand anytime you can. Ask your love to dance, never miss a chance. I told my old friend I was gonna stop by. He'd been sick, I couldn't help, but I wanted to try. Something came up, I thought it could wait. My heart broke later when I heard it was too late. Never miss a chance, anytime, shed a little light, make it bright, give a little love, let it shine, make a wrong right every time, lend a helping hand for someone anytime you can, get it done. Ask the love to dance, be the one, never miss a chance, anytime, shed a little light, make it bright, give a little love, let it shine, make a wrong right every time, lend a helping hand for someone anytime you can, get it done. Ask your love to dance, be the one, never miss a chance. Never miss a chance. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful song.
All right. Well, I got a new CD came out last August last year. Actually did one of Michael's songs on it. One of my favorite songs of Michael's. He'd been doing my songs all these years, and I never recorded one of his songs, so
Finally.
I wanted to surprise him. But it's a song about Michael's experience up in Nashville. If you're a songwriter, you end up going to Nashville and trying to get your songs recorded by somebody or get discovered, you know. I usually go, well, what else you got? Yeah. That's pretty good. What else you got?
You go sit down at the record company guy's desk, you know, after you'd sent him your CD. He goes, all right. I said, what'd you think about the CD I sent? He goes, I like the end of the CD. It was really great. The end? Yeah, I like the end.
But anyway, you know, you get rejected.
Or we're not looking for good songs. We're looking, because, you know, I said, I've got some really good songs. He goes, we're not looking for good songs. We're looking for great songs. So I came back to Texas. Yeah. Actually, back to New Mexico and then back to Texas.
Yeah. Ready? tired of chasing his dream up in Nashville. He finally had enough of Tennessee. He's a troubadour playing down on Music Row. Said no to open mics and gigs for free. He hit the highway west back down to Texas, to the Lone Star State he used to roam. Pushed hard through the night, pulled into Austin, and somehow it just felt good to be back home. Where the cowgirls dance down at Old Green Hall, at the Broken Spoke, around the Cowtown Bar, with the Van Zandt tune, you can't go wrong. I heart Texas for the sake of the song. I heart Texas for the sake of the song. Said farewell to Tootsie's down on Broadway. 2 chords and a buck buys a nice cold beer.
And he left the big suits asking, man, what else you got? Cause Texas twang's been out of style for years. So he went back
where the cowgirls dance down at Old Green Hall, at the Broken Spoke, around the Cowtown Bar, with the Van Zandt tune, you can't go wrong. I heart Texas for the sake of the song. I heart Texas for the sake of the song. Texas hills, late night guitar pulls, playing vintage songs in real time memory.
Yeah, and the ghost of the songwriting vigilante is alive and well in Bob Wills' Western Swing.
Getting back where the cowgirls dance at Old Green Hall, at the Broken Spoke, around the Cowtown Bar, with a Guy Clark tune, you can't go wrong. I heart Texas for the sake of the song. I heart Texas for the sake of the song. Come on. I heart Texas for the sake of the song. I heart Texas for the sake of the song. Thank you. Michael Hearne.
Thank you, friends.
Thank you. I Heart Texas. I tried to find the Broken Spoke earlier today. I couldn't find it. It's like, where'd it go? I know it's out there. It's like the Alamo, you know? It's like, it's still standing.
Songs about Texas. I got a bunch of songs about New Mexico too, but I do have a few about Texas. We'll do another one. I wrote this with Walt Wilkins and Susan Gibson, and we're fixing to go and finish recording this song pretty soon. We're going to try to release it as a big single in the world of radio. All right. It's where the big money is, Shake.
I say TV.
Yeah, TV. Movies, that's the big money. But if you get it on the radio, maybe you get it in a movie. But this is such a cool thing, the Austin Acoustical Society. This gig tonight is what kind of exemplifies what this song is about. It's about like-minded people that love music. And people from Texas, I swear, they'll help musicians like me, like Shake, you know, put us up. Come see our shows. Tell people about us. Tell people about the barn dance, you know, all that stuff. So we wrote this song at my house in San Marcos. With DJs and dance halls, show barns and strip malls, with a 5-piece or maybe alone, with flatbeds and fairgrounds, dirt roads and downtowns, sometimes right here in your home. From Amarillo to Austin, Longview to Lubbock, from Beaumont to Balmorhea. Well, Texans love music every night of the week, and there's so many places to play. Hear the strum of a guitar telling a story, and a fiddle tune floats on the breeze. An old troubadour plays a brand new song. Well, that's what Texas sounds like to me. Well, big stars, they got big game. There's young guns trying to make a name in Texas. There's room for it all. Openers become closers, and then openers again. And the crowd stays around till last call. Well, there's a badass band wailing tonight, pretty much wherever you are. We'll throw a dart at the map, and likely is not, you'll hit a spot with a stage and a bar. Hear the strum of a guitar telling a story. A fiddle tune floats on the breeze. An old troubadour plays a brand new song. That's what Texas sounds like to me. Well, they'll fill up your tip jars. They'll jumpstart your old car. They'll help you load in and load out. Yeah, they ask for their favorite song. They close their eyes and sing along. Man, that's what it's all about. They drive all over creation to spend their vacation to a place where they want to be. In the mountains out west, at their favorite fest, to hear all of my good friends and me. I'm talking about the barn dance. Hear the strum of a guitar telling a story, and a fiddle tune floats on the breeze. A young troubadour plays a Guy Clark song. Well, that's what Texas sounds like to me. So tune up your guitars and let's tell some stories. Well, that's what Texas sounds like to me. Hear the sound of a pin drop or a standing ovation. Well, that's what Texas sounds like to me. Thank you, friends. Here's what Texas sounds like to me. Got chills. Thank you.
All right. Here's one we had a request for, an old song. One of the first songs ever had recorded by a major artist, Ricky Skaggs. Recorded it back in 1983. The summer of 83, I was a happy guy. I'll tell you right now. I go to the Book People store and check out the Billboard magazine and the country charts and see where my song was that week. And I watch it get to the top 100, top 20, top 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2. It was number 2 for 6 weeks. And the number 1 song, was number 1 for way too long, in my opinion, was Islands in the Stream. Remember that one? You know. I couldn't believe it. I kept waiting and waiting. Anyway, thank you, Ricky.
Well, you're still young. You might get that number 1 one of these days.
I'm still what?
You're still young.
Young? Okay, if you say so. Anyway, it was nice. I was playing at Kerrville Folk Festival earlier in '82, and Peter Rowan was playing the same night. He heard the song. I found out later he heard the song and liked it so much, he went down to Waterloo Records and bought a copy of the album and took it back to Nashville and played it for Ricky Skaggs. And Ricky liked it, changed a few words, but I didn't care, you know. But he had a great job on it. Whole different version than mine, but still a good version. A little two-stepper.
I still like your version better, Shake.
Thank you, Mike. You just saying that because we're up here.
But it was cool to see Ricky Skaggs do one of my heroes, Shake Russell's songs. I was saying good on him. You know, this is before you and I even really reconnected.
I remember I met you when I was 15 and you were 18. You gotta love it. It's not me. 1, 2, 3. The clubs, they're all closing. There's no place to go. And the sun, it won't show for hours. Streets have all emptied. Lovers, they're sleeping. They're thinking of each other. You got a lover, but it's not me. He can't love you like I can. There will be others, yes, I understand. Will they love me like you? Acres and acres, all these heartbroken lovers. I know we're not the first time. Sometimes it seems that it's just like some dream that you try hard to remember. You gotta love her, but it's not me. He can't love you like I can. There will be others, yes, I understand. Will they love me like you can? Clubs, they're all closing. No, I was hoping that the wine, they would see me over. I pulled up my car and walked into the night. I went looking for an answer. You gotta love her, but it's not me. Can't love you like I can. There will be others, yes, I understand. Will they love me like you? You got a lover, but it's not me. He can't love you like I can. There will be others, yes, I understand. Will they love me like you? There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Michael Hearne on the guitar.
That's good. We should do one more for the break. Did we lose the gumbo?
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ricky.
We're going to do one more song here for you, and then we're going to take a short break. Shake's going to tell you a little story first.
Yeah, we're going to take a little break, but we'll be back. Don't go away. Please stay.
We've been saving all the good songs for next set.
That's right. Well, this song I wrote with Michael, but a friend, John Inman, a great guitar player, lives up here. He was producing an album on me a few years back, and he said, "Shake, have you ever heard of Loser's Gumbo?" I said, "No, what's that? Sounds like a song." He said, "No, it's a special they have over this place in Louisiana, Kankton, Louisiana, a little northwest of Lafayette. It's out on the highway. It's an old gun and knife club out there. Now it's not there any longer. They tore it down and put up a Dollar General store. But it was a place to go back in the day. I went online, I Googled it because I had never played there, and I found out more than I wanted to find out. But I'm glad I didn't play there. But I read all these blogs of people that actually went there and met my first wife there. I got stabbed there one night, things like that. My kind of place. But Jay ran the place. Jay was the mayor of Kankton, Louisiana, and the sheriff at the same time. And he owned this club. He and his wife, Murray, they owned it. And there's pictures of Willie Nelson leaning up against the building with a flat top, Ray Price, young men leaning up there against the building. And now it's a Dollar General. But they had music up front, the old white wood frame dance hall. And they had a kitchen in the middle and had a corrugated metal building out back. It's called Jay's Lounge and Cockpit. And it wasn't by the airport, you know what I mean? So they had this going on in the back. All the bands were playing up front. And whoever lost the fight in the back wound up in a special the next day on Sunday. And that was called the Loser's Gumbo. I know. Please don't text me, please. I played this one night up in New Braunfels. We played a house concert 2 nights, and first night I played it, this lady didn't like it at all. She came back the next day and brought me an article out of the newspaper about rooster rescues over in. So I stuck that in the song too later. But the night we were playing there in the song, the reigning champ from Slidell was in the main arena. 120-pound rooster. 120-pound rooster. I'm not making that up. He's a big old bird. There's statues of him. If you ever go to Slidell, go over by the courthouse. They got a statue of him there on the front yard. Big Chief Jolly, 120-pound rooster. Look him up on YouTube, but not till you get home, okay? And he was fighting that night. He was fighting a rooster from Baton Rouge that was twice his size, but he only had one ear. He's a one-eared rooster. You don't see that too often. He went by the name of Vincent Van Crow. One ear, 2 O's, Crow. Vincent Van Crow. He he went on later to become the director over at the Rooster Rescue in Beaumont. You know that?
He's got that radio station called Coming Home to Roost.
You've heard it, haven't you? Anyway.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
There's a place you can crow like a rooster.
There's a place in the song, if you feel like it, you can crow like a rooster, let it fly. Don't be shy, just let it fly. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Jay's Lounge and Cockpit. Beautiful Canton, Louisiana, where the beer's cold and the roosters crow. Down in Canton, Louisiana, northwest of Lafayette, there's a little place on the edge of town called Jay's Lounge and Cockpit. It's a wide frame, honky-tonk, she's in the parking lot. It's a place where the hippies and the Cajuns go Friday or Saturday night. Marie's spreading cornmeal on the old dance floor. She's passing out white lightning as they're coming through the door. Don't end up in a loser's gumbo. Don't get lost in the loser's gumbo. No, 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 no. Don't wind up in the loser's gumbo. Don't get lost in the loser's gumbo. All right, Shake. I was taking a break. I was looking out back, looking for the bathroom door. Pulled open the curtain. I wanted to change this world. There's a cockfight called Big Cheese Jolly, featured on Saturday night. And a big red rooster from Baton Rouge, nearly twice his size. There are beds flying, hawks fighting, spreading in a bedding too. There's a noisy crowd, they were cussing, they were shouting. It was 3-ring hullabaloo. There were grown men dancing, roosters in their arms, and the girls picking up the loser, getting ready for the gumbo farm. Up in the loser's gumbo. Don't get lost in the loser's gumbo. Don't wind up in the loser's gumbo. Don't get lost in the loser's gumbo. Hey! Whoa, Miss Molly, stirring up that deep dark root. Big shit jolly, swimming in the loser's stew. Something smells good. All right, bring it down. Not yet. I was sitting at the counter on Sunday, the very next afternoon, having a special with my friend Michael when I reached down for my spoon. Had a spoon up to my lips, aroma filled up my nose. He grabbed me by my elbow, pushed away my bowl. Before you take that sip, one thing you should know. If you put your ear up to the bowl, you can hear that rooster crow. Don't end up in a loser's gumbo. Mighty fine. Don't get lost in the loser's gumbo. Don't wind up in the loser's gumbo. Don't get lost in the loser's gumbo. Oh, Miss Molly, stirring up that deep dark root. Big shit jolly, swimming in the loser's stew. Y'all be careful now. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Shake whistle, everybody.
Michael Hearne.
We'll be back in about 15 minutes, the very most. Thank y'all stick around. We'll be right back. Shake Russell.